morning, or depending on when you're watching this, good afternoon, good evening, or good night. My name's Ross, and as always told out of Voice of Radio. So today, we need to have a little bit of a look at some merch, some new products, some new stuff that, if I might be so bold as to suggest, it might be worth getting a little bit excited about. I'm excited, and you should be too. So let's start off with something we've actually seen before, but we've now got a listing for it. The Deck Box Plush Pikachu. Now this is retailing for 1,595 yen, and it's literally got ears. Price-wise, this works out as $11.75 or about £9.80. It's pretty cool. We like this. It's Pikachu. Now, I don't know if I'd ever want to take this to a tournament, but, you know, it's there. One thing that is worth pointing out, of course, this is basically, it's the Pikachu EX deck. Remember that there are two different versions of the Pikachu EX deck, one of which has this in, one of which doesn't. Now, the way they actually did it on the Pokemon Center over in Japan was that the one with the ears went up at like, I don't know, 3 in the morning or something, and was unfortunately, it was first come, first served. I missed that fairly impressively. But then they did the regular version of the Pikachu EX deck, which was made to order, so I at least did manage to get my pre-order in for that, and that's kind of lovely. And I don't need the deck box, but the deck box is for sale separately. However, we saw what happened to the deck when the deck with the box went up on the Japanese Pokemon Center. There's a very good chance that will happen again. If anybody's wondering, it is coming out on the 24th of March. Now, it's weird. A lot of this is coming out on the 10th, but the first couple of things we're talking about are coming out on the 24th. So just bear that in mind. You might get lucky, but it's going to go up on the 24th of March. You know, a decent time, Japan time. It's going to be like the middle of the 1 a.m. or something UK time. So if it's first come, first served, it's going to be a nightmare. If it's made to order or a lottery, you can get there at any point you like. The other thing which is coming out on the 24th of March are deck sleeves featuring Pikachu and Pawmi. And look how adorable they are! This is kind of lovely. Now these sleeves are coming in at the regular price of 889 yen, which is £5.45 or $6.55. And yeah, they're cool. They've got Pikachu and Pawmi on. And they're kind of lovely. Of course, if you take a look at the deck, you will notice that, you know, the other Pokemon prominently featured on the front of the deck is your Pawmi. And I don't think it's a coincidence that you get Pikachu and Pawmi sleeves. Like I've said, you'll also notice that this is launching on the same day as the starter deck on the 24th of March, not the same date as Triple Beat. So Triple Beat is coming out this Friday on the 10th. All the other products other than these two things we're talking about here are coming out on the 10th to coincide with the release of Triple Beat. But these two products are coming out on the 24th to coincide with the release of the Pikachu EX deck, hence why it's Pikachu and Pawmi. Good. Good. So moving on then, we've got sleeves and a deck box, and they are very obviously the Triple B artwork. Now the sleeves are the same 889 yen. The deck box is a redonkulously cheap 500 yen. We're not going to keep doing the conversion unless they're different prices. And 500 yen comes out as $3.68 or £3.06. So yeah, £3 deck box. And it's kind of beautiful. I like the set boxes, I'll be honest with you. I like when they do sleeves and deck boxes with the logo on. It's just kind of lovely. One thing worth noting, and they don't usually do this, but the sleeves actually have Pokemon card game written kind of stylistically on there. Now the deck box doesn't, and they've done these kind of sleeves for years, where they literally just take the booster pack artwork and transpose them onto sleeves. And they don't usually do this. This is not a kind of thing they generally do, so it's actually kind of a little bit weird, honestly. It doesn't really matter one way or the other, but it is kind of relevant, honestly, and it is worth pointing out. Just trying to find you a nice little example of set sleeves that I can show you where, you know, they haven't done this. Here we go. How about the Paradigm Trigger sleeves, where now they do have Pokemon card game on, but it's the actual Asian Pokemon card game logo, which of course looks very different to the Western logo. So yeah, bit different, just the way it is. Now obviously that is tying in with Triple Beat, and you've got the artwork there, but it is worth pointing out all three of those Pokemon do have EXs in the set, and they do this, we're going to see this as we go through the others here, when we get these products which are released on the same day as the set to coincide with the release of the set, they are focusing on some of the, real visible Pokemon in the set, some of the ones that are really making waves, so that makes perfect sense. Just like the Terastal Gyarados sleeves. Yeah, they're too late, ladies and gentlemen. They are too late. We have a Terastal Gyarados, don't get me wrong. That came out in Scarlet and Violet. That was a set before. And I don't really know what's going on here, honestly, other than, yeah. They've decided to wait till here and chuck it in. Doesn't really make a difference like that, but to be clear, this was a card that was in Scarlet and Violet EX. We should have seen it releasing, as in these sleeves, releasing at the same time as Scarlet and Violet EX. That's when it should have come. Why it's ended up coming a little bit later, I'm not 100% sure. I'm assuming there's some reason, which is honestly probably really boring. Probably to do with some production schedule or something like that. But yeah, the Gyarados sleeves are here. We've got the Tera Gyarados sleeves. They're just a little bit late. Now, they are actually coming in at 990 yen, because they are premium gloss sleeves. They are a little bit fancier. So 990 yen, you're talking $7.29, or you're talking £6 and 7p. They're a little bit fancier and a little bit glossier, and to be fair, they are stunning sleeves, and if you're a Gyarados fan, you are definitely going to want these. But hey, I hear you shout, Gyarados was not the only Tera Pokemon EX in Scarlet and Violet. We also had Arcanine. Where are our Arcanine sleeves? Right here. And you can see they're very similar kind of design. They are the same price of 990 yen, and it's evened up, and that's kind of lovely. And I like this, but wait! I hear you shouting. What about Triple Beat? Sure, Wassy, it's all well and good showing us that the Tera Pokemon EXs and Scarlet and Violet get sleeves. What about my boy Dedenne? Well, Dedenne does actually get the sleeves. 990 yen, premium gloss sleeves, job's a good un. But there's more, ladies and gentlemen. There's more. We also get a deck box with the usual price of 500 yen. Again, featuring Dedenne, which is rather lovely. The Tera Dedenne, obviously. And we've actually got a 4-card pocket binder, or 4-pocket card binder. Now, there's only 80 cards in here. We got 10 4-pocket pages, front and back, 40, 80, jobs are good un. And this is retailing for 1,210 yen. So you're talking somewhere in the region of about $8.91 or £7.42. There we go. So look, if you are a Dedenne fan, you are being very, very well catered for indeed. And then we have the other sleeves, bunch of sleeves off on their own, all retailing for the usual 889 yen. Like the Paldean Wooper sleeves. Now, I've made no secret of the fact that Clodsire is my favourite Gen 9 Pokemon, although to be fair, Fuecoco might be overtaking him, we'll have to see, but it's those two. And it's the EX I'm very excited about from Triple Beat. And we don't get a Clodsire set of sleeves, but Clodsire, of course, evolves from Paldean Wooper, so we're all good. Yay! We are then getting a set of sleeves featuring Falkner and a bunch of bird Pokemon. Falkner, of course, being the flying gym leader. And, of course, Falkner is a supporter card that we are getting in the set. So it makes perfect sense that that would be here as well. There will obviously be like a full art and maybe a special art rare. We've not seen them yet. Come back on Thursday and I'll show you the lot. We've got Dexley's Pikachu's Gift. Now, this is by the artist who did a lot of the Eevee Hero stuff, who still hasn't actually done any cards. but has done a whole bunch of merch, and I kind of want to know how they feel about this. They've done a bunch of merch and a bunch of products, but they've not actually done a card yet. Do they care? I'd love to know the answer, ladies and gentlemen. I would love to know the answer. Either way, we've got a Pikachu with a gift, a male Pikachu with a gift, and a female Pikachu sitting on a wall looking happy. Is she happy that she's getting the gift? Is she happy that she's given the gift? Well, the answer is we don't know. But there is also a surprise-looking Pikachu in a tree and a Pikachu that's fallen into a hedge. If you're a Pikachu fan, you want these sleeves. They're absolutely stunning. And then we've got ones featuring your first partner Pokemon, your Sprigatito, your Fuecoco, and your Quaxly. Look at my boy Fuecoco here. It's so cute. I want these sleeves. I'll be honest with you, I really want these sleeves. I'll go a step further. As long as these sleeves don't sell out super quickly, I will most definitely be picking up these sleeves. They're absolutely stunning. There we go. Right, that's what you need to know, ladies and gentlemen. And now it's over to you guys. You've seen all of this stuff. What is it you're after? For me, I'm going to be honest with you. I want the Fuecoco sleeves. The last ones I shown you, they're pretty cool. But I want to know what you think. So let me know in the comment section, would you? Go nuts. Be nice. And then make sure you like this video, subscribe to this channel, follow me on Twitter at TheWasi. That's where we talk Pokemon and card games and Pokemon card games, all kinds of fun things. And please do consider checking out patreon.com/PTCGradio, where you can support the channel, get some bonus pods, join a Discord, have a chat, basically just have an awful lot of fun. Oh, and get shoutouts on the channel, like the lovely Kanto Royalty, who's been a supporter of ours for a while now and is a very lovely person. So thank you very much for the support and for being a very lovely person. But by far the most important thing as always, look after yourselves till next time, would ya? Thank you very much for watching. My name's Ross, and you've been watching PTCG Radio.